up, everybody? It's your girl here, Sonia.
This is Janet.
And this is Destiny.
There's a lot of information out in these internet streets. We want to be able to be a navigation for you guys. My name is Sonia. I'm the owner of a hair care brand called Restore Gro, and these are my friends. We have so much history together. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 23 years.
My name is Janet McDowell. I'm so excited to be on this platform today. And I, too, am a licensed cosmetologist for over 29 years. What the viewers may or may not know is Destiny is my daughter. And I used to be the owner and operator of a salon called Destiny's Place in Omaha, Nebraska. And now I'm so excited that she is operating under Destiny's Place.
And I am Destiny Johnson. I'm located and based out of Omaha, Nebraska. As it was already said, Janet is my mom. Sonia is one of my closest friends. She was actually in my wedding. So we are very close. And I have been licensed for 2 years. I have been kind of brought up in the hair care world because my mom owned a salon, as she said, and it was in our home. So I feel like I grew up in the salon life. And I'm familiar with that. But as far as really doing hair professionally and really being obsessed with hair, licensed for 2 years and obsessed with hair for a long time.
Oh, well, you know what? You guys came here to hear us talk about a conversation. I know, Dee, you were talking about some stuff that you seen on the internet with some detergent.
Ugh, Dawn dish soap, you guys. Listen. Well, first of all, let me say, I've been on TikTok, on these internet streets, and I see a lot of people are using Dawn dish soap now I'm assuming, to get their hair very clean before they do like a silk press flat iron. And while it is very important to have really clean hair with no buildup, if you want your flat iron to look very flowy, light, I get it. But Dawn dish soap, it's a no-go. Really, I'll just keep it simple that Dawn dish soap, I know people say, well, it gets the oils off of the little ducts, like in the video, it's gentle. Listen, guys, it does remove oil and grease very well, but it is not built like a shampoo that is meant for our hair. It is not going to leave anything on our hair that our hair needs. It's going to strip it unnecessarily. And down the road, after continued use, I feel like you're really going to notice on your hair, and it's gonna show that you're using Dawn dish soap.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the girls in the videos, their hair looks great. Mm-hmm. But remember, guys, we're only seeing this one time. We're seeing one video, one time of them doing their hair. And someone's hair can look great for one time. But as we all know, styles or different things we do to our hair, you might get away with it for one time, but down the long haul, if you are trying to keep your hair on your head and keep it healthy, mm-hmm. Dawn dish soap is not going to do that for you after repeated use. I wouldn't even do it one time. My suggestion would be for my clients is to use a clarifying shampoo. Mm-hmm. If they have that for a reason, a stronger, mm-hmm. Shampoos are on a scale of strength. So are you looking for something that's like super strong, like a clarifier? Are you looking for something that's just a general all-purpose? Mm-hmm. Are you looking for something that's closer to more like less cleansing, and it's more like a co-wash kind of type one that you use maybe in the middle of the week? But you can use your shampoos for different reasons, and they're formulated for your hair. So they're meant to help your hair and give your hair what it needs. Dawn dish soap, it's not meant to give our hair what it needs.
And I feel like if they're going to use Dawn dish soap, why not take a bottle of Coke? Because it cleans off battery acid too. Yeah. So I agree with you. Spot on. I would not recommend Dawn dish soap.
Shampoo can make or break your hair. And I mean, it is the most important part of hair health. So if you subject yourself to something that's not good for you, it can create more damage. And remember, we want to nurture the health of the hair and the foundation and the scalp. And you never want to use something that's going to deplete, strip it out. It just goes against what you're trying to do for a healthy hair care.
Mm-hmm. And I think the product that they use is going to be important too, because I was always taught, purchase some products that are good for your clients' hair, and something that they can't just go at the time to Kmart or Sally's or one of the other stores and pick up. I listened to several of your blogs and your podcasts, and something that you said stood out for me as a longtime professional. And you talked about the hair care and the shampooing at least twice. Mm-hmm. And when you said that, that resonated something, because a lot of people will get in the shower, they'll do a real quick cold wash shampoo, and they get out and they still have buildup. So I listened to what you said, Sonia, and it made a lot of sense. Even when shampooing my own hair, you do it once, yeah, it feels good. But when you give that second shampoo, it feels like you're ready to just conquer the world and ready for that hair. Then when you put that conditioner on it, it just kind of seals the deal. There's a lot of stylists, millennials up and coming, and they can do some hair. Mm-hmm. I mean, you see them on YouTube, and I'm like, I want to go to them. But what are they doing behind the scene for hair care? Mm-hmm. And I think that's why I stayed in business for so long, is because I had took care of my clients' hair. So hair care, to me, people who do professional hair care and take care of the health of that hair, you're gonna be busy all the time. Mm-hmm. Whereas those styles, they're gonna come and go. Just wish I had your product when I was doing hair in the salon. I think I would have been golden, because you take the time to really think about the hair care needs. And that's what I felt like I did when I was in my salon, because I did care about my client going home, shampoo and conditioning their hair. I wanted to come back and it still be healthy. Yeah. So I think that retail is important.
Speaking of retail, because we're talking about good products, do you guys ever notice you never see shampoo bars retailed in the salon?
Right. Yes.
Should we hit up on that for a minute?
Yes. Yes.
Been in the industry longer than both, me and Destiny. What's your thoughts on using shampoo bars or telling your customers it's okay to use one? What do you think?
So I have to be very honest. When it first came out, and the term and everything, because I've been away from the salon. I'm active as far as my license, but I've been away from actually doing hair for some time now. I'll still do Destiny's and my mom's and a few others. So when that term shampoo bar came up, I had no idea that they were literally talking about a bar, like a bar of soap. I'm thinking, are they talking about like a salon suite, like a shampoo bar suite, like where you get your hair shampooed? Really, that's what I thought they were talking about. So when I started doing my research and looking on, like Destiny said, YouTube, TikTok, and all that, I'm like, so they're really taking this shampoo bar. Mm-hmm. When I think about a bar of soap, and I very seldom, I'll use shower gels a lot. I mean, I do have bar soap, but the thought, and this is just me personally, of using it on your hair, it better be a really good shampoo bar with some really good ingredients. But correct me if I'm wrong, in order to keep that consistency, you have to have something in there to keep it in that shape, correct?
Yep.
For it to even, but I do understand the convenience, being able to travel with it. I work for Delta Airlines, going through TSA, you can take a shampoo bar versus your actual liquid, you would have to check that. So I get the convenience, but at the end of the day, we got trial size too.
That's right.
So why not put trial size shampoo, conditioner, and oils and take it on as a carry-on? So me personally, everything that I read and seen, I would not use a shampoo bar, but that's just me.
What's up, Dee? What you think?
So here's the thing. All shampoo bars are not created equal. And I learned a lot doing some Googling, because when I first went natural and shampoo bars came out, they were using this specific surfactant that was really, really strong on the hair, and really stripped the hair. And now I think shampoo bars are trying to get more conditioning. And so the idea from what I'm reading is that eventually they want you to be able to not use conditioner. But the problem is shampoo and conditioner both have their strong reasons for using them. So if you get a shampoo bar and it's over cleansing, it becomes like the Dawn dish soap. it's doing way too much to get you where you need to go. And over time, I think that it will really break down your hair or make your hair more susceptible to breakage. I should say that. And then if it's on the other end of the spectrum and it has so many oils and conditioners in the bar, the shampoo bar, then it becomes not getting your hair clean enough. And then that builds up, even if you're using the best natural products, it builds up on our hair. We need to shampoo our hair. Like, you can't just say, I'm just going to use Science leave-in and I'm just going to use Science conditioner and I'm just going to shampoo my hair with the conditioner. Like, there's why she has a shampoo. So I feel like you can't, with the shampoo bar, I vote it's always best to just go with the liquid shampoo. Just go with the liquid shampoo, because it can do what it needs to do. They can put the ingredients in there that they need. The pH can be right. And I know that shampoo bars now that they're saying, no, it has the correct pH and everything, but still it could be it's either on one end or the other. Too cleansing, too harsh, or too and not cleansing enough.
And doesn't it dry the hair out?
It builds like a wax over the hair shaft. I mean, that convenience of that cute little bar can damage your hair, and for months your hairstylist has to do a series of clarifying shampoos to remove the buildup. One of the things that I don't like about the shampoo bar culture will say, well, then at some point use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, I love it for the scalp and the hair, but if you are pairing that with a shampoo bar, you are altering that pH way too much of that hair shaft, and you actually are creating more damage. So to me, it's best just to keep it simple. The experts know what they're talking about with this. That shampoo is put in a bottle in a liquid form for a reason. A lot of times when you got that bar, you can't handle that amount of concentration on your own. Clients are taking the bar and rubbing it on the hair just like this, going like this, which creates breakage and friction, and then you're over allowing whatever that concentration of that tiny bar, you're using way too much of it. So that is my concern with it. I am not for a shampoo bar. I never have been. I think soap scum on your hair.
Yeah.
That's what soap does. Soap builds up, and eventually you have to get a vinegar out. So don't do that to your hair. That's just my advice about it. Like, the fat is cute. It's a cute little bar, but the bars, even on your skin, you said soap bars on your skin. Just do a little test. Put a shampoo bar and shampoo your arm, and then use some regular liquid shampoo. And over time, see how different the skin feels. Certain things are not meant to be on your hair or your scalp, because our scalp naturally produces sebum. We're naturally already giving away these natural oils that are coming out. And so when you're using something with like a wax base, even if it's in a shampoo bar foam that's formulated perfectly, those things are colliding, and that there's a reason why hairstylists, we want to double shampoo you, because we know that first layer of sebum and dirt and build up, we only got 80%. That second layer, we're getting off that second time. But if you are adding more stuff on top of what you're trying to remove, you're going to have a big problem on your hands, and you're going to have a lot of tangling, and your hair is going to be dehydrated eventually.
It was a client that I worked with, and I cut her hair. I could not comb through her hair. And this is her hair already styled. And I was just doing a dry cut just to help her out. And I said, what do you have? You got spritz on your hair? She said, no, girl, yesterday I used my shampoo bar. I said, oh, okay. You used that shampoo bar. Did you condition? And she said that same thing, that it had conditioner in it. She goes, no, it's a one-stop shop. She said, yesterday it felt so good. It didn't feel good. I don't know what happened, but I had to actually shampoo her hair because I couldn't get through it. And it was because of that shampoo bar.
Sometimes I feel like some people try to give professionals a bad rap.
Listen, to me, this is like a very deep subject. I didn't trust my own mama, because I thought,
yes.
You didn't trust me with the natural part, but you trusted me with the other.
When I had a relaxer,
yes,
I went to my mom, no doubt, color and relaxer all the time. I feel like someone who's been licensed for 2 years, I have to admit, I fell into, prior to doing hair professionally and just a natural who mainly learned all of her hair care practices from YouTube, most of them.
Mm.
I was guilty of being one of those that like didn't trust many professionals, and giving professionals a side eye. And I think the reason when it came to natural hair, I think that, and I could be wrong, I would love to hear you all's opinions. I think that the distrust is mainly in our community, in the Black community. I feel like when I talk to other people, like when I was in school, they don't think about professional hair care or going to the salon the same way a Black girl thinks about it. And there's a lot of trauma with us going to the salon. And I think the reason is because when this natural hair movement happened, it was a trend like the Dawn's dish soap to professionals. It was like, everybody can't be natural. You got to have a certain texture from the professionals, not just my mom. Like I've heard other professionals say that they didn't want to do the natural hair. They wanted you to have an easier texture. If you didn't, you need to get something to loosen the texture so that it could be easier for them to get through, because why? Time is money. Nobody was trying to sit there forever detangling your hair and doing all this work when they felt it was easier to just put a chemical on it, go through it, be done. And I think that has definitely changed. I don't think that every hairstylist felt like that, but I think that more education has happened. And now we have this shift where it's almost like, I feel like you have these new crop of hairstylists who are excellent braiders. Maybe they are wig installers, and they don't have a professional cosmetology license. They might have a natural hair license, or they might just be doing it on the side as a side hustle. And I think what people forget is that there are laws to this. So now people are mad because they're saying, well, I made an appointment to get a sew-in, and the girl said my hair had to be shampooed already, blown out already. She ain't even shampooing my hair. And people are very upset about that. Like, what's the point in going to a stylist if they don't even want to shampoo your hair anymore? Some of them, because if they're not licensed legally, some people cannot shampoo your hair legally. They might have a license that says all they can do is braid it. So that's up to the consumer to decide who they want to go to. Do you want to go to someone who's a licensed cosmetologist who can, like, they can shampoo your hair, they can do a chemical on your hair, color, but they can do it all. Whereas if you go to someone who's maybe just, and I'm not downplaying a natural hairstylist or whatever, but if they're trying to follow the laws, that might be what you get. Or if it's as a side hustle, they might not have a shampoo bowl. You know, you're just sitting in their living room, they're braiding your hair. You're going to have to, you get what you pay for sometimes, or you get what you got to put more research into who's touching your hair.
Which I do think as hairstylists, it is vital that we educate ourselves to make sure we understand what products we're putting on our clients' hair. If you are in the market and you're looking for a new hairdresser, sit down and talk to them. Ask them, what products do you use? Do you believe in relax? Do you believe in, straightening your hair? Like, find out. And sometimes instead of that being a bad stylist, it could just be a bad fit for you at that point in your life where you at. But don't write every hairstylist off, because I've met some outstanding women that understand the chemistry, that know hair, and that understand what hair needs to do. That's my advice to the audience. Just don't write off every hairstylist because of what you've seen or heard on YouTube, what experiences people have had. It's your responsibility to sit down and look at the work that they do. Go sit in the salon for a day and see what they're doing. And then you can determine if that's the person for you.
I was going to say, Sonia, you talked about doing a skin test, and I would like to nerd out, and because I like to experiment, you guys. I didn't have time to do like the pH test like I wanted to. Time just went by too quick, but I want to show you something I've been doing. And I recommend this for anybody who's at home. If you want to test a product, if you want to test a shampoo bar, anything, keep your shed hair. I recommend your shed, right? And then I wrap mine up. Actually, these are my clients. Why do I keep my clients
But she
hair
loves hair. You love
because
hair.
I love hair, and
Here we go. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
a lot of clients have their color treated, and then they decide later, I want color, or they've been using a certain product, and I think of one of my products would be better for them. Mm-hmm. What I've been doing is I've been saving their shed hair from the shampoo bowl. Mm-hmm. You can't see it on the foil, but I will write their names on it and date. And then when I want to test something out, so you want to test out a shampoo bar and you want to see if it's any better. This is my client's hair. She said she wanted hair closer to my color. Mm-hmm. I tested it. I put out the formula. I thought I could get her close to the color she wanted. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see if her hair would break. If I wanted to see how her hair would feel, how, if it'd be too much for her hair. So this way, when she comes, I don't have to be shocked with the results. Mm-hmm. And I do that with my own hair now. Mm-hmm. So I will collect my hair after wash day. And I want to try color again, or I feel like I want to shift my color. I will try whatever I want to do on my hair. And the cool thing is, if you wrap it up in a plastic baggie, a piece of foil, you can write everything you did down in a notebook. You can write it right on the packet. So that oh, this hair has been through this, this, and this. Do I like it? Do I feel like it feels better? Does my hair feel harder? Is it snapping? Do the strand test. Is it snapping? Is it really elastic and gummy and just keep stretching? Mm-hmm. You can test all of that stuff out. And anybody can do that. We all shed hair. Everyone hair sheds. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why not start collecting it, guys? It might be a little weird for some people, but
I think it's great.
But didn't your mama say strand test, strand test, strand test?
Yes, strand test. And so I just
back to the basics.
Yeah.
Take Destiny's advice, and we can have some amazing conversations about this. And in that way, it's a good way for you to navigate what's the best care for your hair.
I want to thank Sonia again so much for inviting us to be a part of this. Here we go again. It's been fun. If you want to find me, my name on Instagram is Destiny's Growing Froze, but I do have a website, destinysalon.com. I offer free virtual consultations that are 15 minutes. So if you want to talk to me one-on-one, why not just book a virtual consultation? Or of course you can book an appointment, and I can't wait to see you all again.
And I'm Janet McDowell. On Facebook, I'm actually JzJulz because I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. So you can find me under either Janet McDowell or JzJulz. And you can also go to JzJulz.com to find me, or JzJulzoverstock.com. And that is JzJulz, because I'm a firm believer that hair and fashion go hand in hand. So when you look good up here and you put on your accessories, you're going to feel good. It's the complete package.
And you guys, you know how to hit me up. I'm at recover_restore_grow. You can drop in my DMs if you have any questions about hair products. Check out our website, recover_restore_grow.com. Check out our blog series. I got a whole written blog post about hair shampoos. Me and these lovely group of ladies, we look forward to the next episode. This is our collective group. This is something we birthed together. And we can't wait to share more on our next episode of Here We Go
Again.
Bye.